was coal-fired, and this room over here behind us was the coal vault. In here was a sidewalk chute, an elevator for taking deliveries of coal. The coal would be stacked in the coal vault with an overhead traveling crane, and then you'll see an I-beam right over here leading up to the boiler. So heaps of coal would be wheeled over here and then stoked into the boiler. At a later time, they changed over to an oil-fired burner, and this vault room became the tank room. At a later date, I'm not sure when, this boiler over here replaced the original boiler. And then finally, when the engineering building was constructed and operated in 1961, the decision was made to stop manufacturing steam on site and to purchase steam from Con Ed. So up to this point, we retained the services of a stationary engineer who was here 24 hours. This was his office. There's a little sink with a mirror, and we recovered a 2-gas burner, a little tiny stove so he could warm up his coffee. He lived down here, and he was responsible for the high-pressure steam system. Then this was discontinued. The steam was brought in from engineering. The piping was turned around. So everyone thinks there is a passageway to the foundation building down here. There it is. Okay? There it is. If you're 4 inches tall, go through that pipe. I guarantee you will come out in an equally hot and noisy room in the foundation building. That's all there is. There are no secret underground passages.
What about the room in the Saturday program office, where the Johnson is?
Well, that's the opposite end of this room. We can go through there.
Was steam generated here for the foundation building at some
I
point?
think so. I'm not positive, because foundation had its own boilers, and these conduits were dug in later to connect the two buildings. And I think they economized and decided to backfeed foundation from here.
And Jeff, is that red piping there something you put in?
That's fiber optic. That's me, yeah. Now in here, it's very difficult to see. And here we have the sidewalk elevator. I remember this thing. George, you remember this sidewalk elevator?
No, actually, I remember the sidewalk elevator from McSorley's when they used to dump the barrels of beer down from the truck.